Hello guys, today we will be opening 60 Hearthstone classic packs of cards. Let me introduce my colleague and assistant Paul Turner here. Paul, would you like to say hi?
Not really, but hi.
Okay. And my younger assistant Leia. Say hi, Leia.
Hi.
Okay. Now, so we have a bunch of packs now. We're just gonna go and open them. So, are you excited?
Yeah.
Which one should I go first?
That one.
Top one. Okay, and then?
That one.
Okay, and then?
That one.
Well, this is getting predictable. Ooh, a rare.
Not that one.
That one. Okay.
No.
Yay. And we're done.
Okay, bit of a bad pack, nothing particularly great there.
Which one?
That one.
That one. And then?
That
And then? That one.
and then that one.
Rare! Wow, lifeline.
Not a very good card, Lightbar tends to not get much play, but Direwolf Alpha, Cruel Taskmaster, Slam, these are all pretty decent
And
cards
Argent
to see.
Protector, yep.
It's not used much at the moment, but it's historically a very sturdy card.
I mean, it gives Divine Shield. Really.
It's good in Arena, not so good in Constructed.
That one. No, that one.
Epic! My god.
You're getting the cards for a warrior deck. Interesting. The game wants you to be a warrior.
That one.
Rare.
That one.
SI7's a very good card, and so Shadow Step, so that's a decent deck. Yeah, Unleash the Hounds.
And Unleash the Hounds, absolutely. I didn't have Unleash the Hounds before.
Yeah, no, it's going well.
That one.
Epic! Oh my god.
It's too bad it's a terrible epic.
At least it should be gold. Ooh, Golden Demolisher.
Doesn't see much play, still a fun card.
Hey, and that's
Excellent paladin card.
Paul, would you like to choose the card?
No, you go right ahead.
Okay, it's not me, it's Leia. Go for it, younger assistant Leia.
That one. That one. That one.
Oh, another agent.
That one. What? You have two agents?
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty staple rogue cards agent. You'll see them in almost every rogue deck.
That one. That one.
Oh, that was alright.
That one.
Ah, excellent warlock cards.
Yeah. This deck is so warlock. Except for the
Oh, yeah.
card. It's like...
Mark of Nature, not a great druid card, sadly.
Well, I've seen it played a lot.
It gets played in Arena a lot, wasn't Constructed.
That one.
Epic again. Oh my god. Hunter, Man, I'm getting lucky.
Longbow. Again, Longbow doesn't see much play, it's a bit too slow. Turn 7,
Still, okay,
but
well,
good card otherwise.
Golden Common.
And, oh. Direwolf Alphas. I wonder how many of them I have now.
They show up a lot, Direwolves,
The
so
whole pack of wolves.
That one. That one.
Oh.
That one. That one. What? You have two of these
Yep.
at the same time?
Ooh. Wow, bro, that's
Oh.
really good.
great warrior card, and you only really need one of them as well. They're good cards.
Like, I don't know.
Like a thousand?
Anyway.
That one.
Assistant, do your job, please.
That one. That one. That one.
Upgrade. If you have weapons,
Okay, so I like the mirror entity there. It's good. It's a good secret to run in most mage decks that care about board control.
Yep.
Like mech mages and tempo mages play that a lot now. I like the Temple Enforcer. Doesn't see much play. It's in my pre-stack, but it's a good card generally.
Well, it must be helpful,
The
right?
upgrade you don't tend to use very often. It's fun if you want to play like a gimmick weapon heavy deck. Upgrade can be brilliant. So if you get lots of weapons, maybe we can make a deck with upgrade. Earthen Ring Farsi is a good tech card. You see it a lot in rogue decks. This is good.
I was somewhat skeptical of buying the packs. Now I'm sort of happy about it so far.
That one.
Yeah, Felguard. Oh.
That one.
Doesn't see much play, sadly.
That one.
Well, I mean, it destroys one of the crystals, so you can play it like it was on 9. That was the
What?
point.
You
of
have
that.
2 of these.
Yep. This is really good. Jungle Panther is awesome. Raging Worgen.
Kind of a boring pack. The Panthers might go into a hunter deck, but
Because I mean, they're stealth, so hard to remove. Will hit for 4. That's alright.
yeah, that's not bad. I actually might put them in mine. Hadn't thought about it.
Yeah, bite.
Ugh.
You should start bite me.
Blood.
Noble sacrifice. Wow.
One of the oldest paladin secrets.
Yeah, the guy jumps out and kills
Get
himself.
down! Yeah. Yeah.
That's Duncan's blood.
Yep. What do you think about bite, Paul? Give your hero +4 attack this turn and 4 armor.
It's a very niche card. I don't think many druids will run it at the moment. It just doesn't do enough for 4,
For 4
unfortunately.
mana. Yep. If it would be
Yeah.
3 mana, it would be great.
Yeah, I
4
agree.
mana is so. Yeah, Imp Master again. Hell yeah, man.
You have 2 of these.
Yep, shield bearer. Well, that's crap. Lebanon. Put 2 random demons from your deck into your hand. Well, this is Warlock. Quite.
So, Imp Master tends to be great in Arena, not see much constructed play. Does have great synergy with Cult Master, though. Cult Master is one of my favourite cards, but you don't tend to not have many decks that can make use of it. I've been thinking about putting it into a Control Hunter, because you can use things like Unleash the Hounds, and each dog that dies, you draw a
Draws
card.
a card, yeah.
Lepanome, generally good in aggro decks. You want to
Yeah.
build an aggro hunter, Lepanome's a must-have.
Yep. And I want to build like lazy. You know, like,
You will climb the ladder very fast with aggro hunters. Yeah. That's a really good pack.
Ooh, finally, Eagle Hornbow.
Yeah, you need those for your hunter. The Mana Worm is a great card for a priest deck as well.
Okay.
Really good. Yeah, those are fun cards.
And the Defiance 100, Defiance. It's quite good if you do the combo as well.
It's a strong card for rogues. It doesn't see much play right now, sadly. But it's in Arena, it's always like a must-have card.
Mana Tide Totem.
I've got one of those gold as well. Yeah, they're good for shaman decks.
Oh my god.
Ah, Prophet Velen, the priest
Double
legendary.
Damage and healing of your spells and hero power. So, you play the guy that switches around. When you heal, you do damage. And then Prophet Velen on top of that.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And that is good.
Yep. Then you're doing 4 damage with your hero ability. It's pretty grim if you can't remove Prophet Velen.
And in general, 7 for 7/7 is not that bad, to be honest. Good value.
It's not bad, no.
It's like War Golem, but like it's
With a plus side, yes. It's not just a big 7/7. It's a 7/7 with a plus.
yep.
It's also
Counter spell.
Yes.
Saved
Very
you
good
once.
tech card. Save me once, yes. Would have played on turn 9 against the priest.
That one.
Lepanoma, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Yep.
That
Rare.
Yeah, Starfall. Deal 5 damage to minion or 2 damage to all enemy minions.
Yeah. It doesn't see a lot of play, but in Days of Past, control druids would love this card. Because
This would
it's the
work out.
flexibility. You're either doing 5 damage or everything.
Imagine someone unleashes the hounds, right?
Yep,
Starfall
this
back.
card will counter that. It counters Zoo. And it also counters people playing just regularly. Just like if somebody played a Chillwind Yeti, this card will answer it. It's not bad.
Yeah, 5 damage is not bad.
I should mention the Unbound Elemental is a great card to have if you're building a Shaman deck as well.
one. That one.
Rare.
That one.
Golden common.
You've got a lot of Argent Protectors so
Yep.
far. I think that's your 4th. Purpley, purpley, purpley.
Eyes block.
Okay, that's essentially if you ever want to build a Freeze Mage or a Secrets Mage deck.
Not so great.
Okay.
Still, man, it's epic. Can't bitch about it.
That.
Rare.
Not a great pick of cards. The only really good card there is Slam. I know you already got that. Deadly Shot could be good in certain hunter control decks, but tends to not be. Holy Wrath never works. It's a terrible card.
Well, I
And
mean,
Blood Imp is just not good enough for its cost.
yeah, that's true. Although, remember that guy that played with me Blood Imp last turn?
Oh yeah, his Blood
gameplay?
Imp was really annoying. In Arena, Blood Imp is great. It's constructed where it's just not super good, because you can play just better cards. It used to be, Blood Imp gave everything +1 health.
Really?
That.
Well,
And it
that
was super broken and overpowered, and every warlock ran them.
That one?
That one.
And then?
That.
Good in Warrior. Excellent in Priest.
That one.
Also good in Warrior. Good in Shaman.
Vaporize. I like the
Good
sound
in
of
very little.
I'm gonna put
It's okay if you're if you're doing a Secrets Mage, then it's another secret to add to the pile.
Yep. But they usually hit you with something weak.
Exactly. People test for secrets, they're not too stupid. But when you've got like 5 secrets, they're just like, what can I do? Can't do anything. Excellent druid card.
That one.
You said it's crap. I like Soul of
That one.
Aquarius.
That one. Yes.
Wrath is an excellent druid card.
Deal 3 damage to yeah.
It's the flexibility. 3 damage or 1 damage, draw a card.
Okay.
Rare.
That one.
Oh, Hawk and I, my
Okay,
favourite
Plasma
priest
damage.
card. So it would have been a bad pack, but you got the Orkanai, so good pack.
That one. That one.
Rare.
That one.
Epic. Kidnapper.
Oh, the worst epic in the game.
Oh, Leia loves kidnappers. For a 5-year-old, kidnapper is like really great. Returning minion to its owner's hand. Okay. Well, that's what Brewmaster does for free.
Rare.
Defender of Argus. Yeah.
What?
Argus Golem is pretty good.
You said yay.
Is it like 5th?
Another Argent Protector, Jesus. So Golem's good, Defender of Argus is good, that's nice to see those cards.
Rare. Rare.
That
Gold. Rare.
Golden rare!
Oh, it's a
You
bad
have
one
free
though.
rare.
It's a bad one. So look, you've got the Secret Keeper, which can be good in Secrets Mage. You've got the Stormforged Axe, which is excellent in Shaman decks. The rest are a bit. The Priest Golden Mass Dispel. Mass Dispel gets played so rarely.
Dude, but it's so good to disenchant it.
It will be good to disenchant it.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
like a panic. That one.
That one?
Epic.
Snake trap.
There.
Yep, Snake Trap's not a bad trap for hunters. Acolyte of Pain will work out in a few decks.
That one.
Epic.
Epic again. Doomhammer. Hell yeah.
That one.
Oh, my favourite Shaman weapon.
Rare. Rare.
2 rares and 2 holy fires. I mean, seriously.
2 Holy Fires, yeah, I mean, those are good priest cards to have. If you're playing a very control-heavy deck, we saw that guy yesterday playing one, Holy Fire is really good.
One, two,
And the 2 Shaman cards are great, you know, you play the Unbound Elemental, you play the Doom Hammer, you get a 3/5 and a hammer that hits twice, it's great.
Now I'm getting stuck on Brewmasters.
Rare.
I should open like 5 Brewmasters, and one of them is rare for whatever reason.
one, two.
Rare Brewmaster, correct.
Gold. Rare.
Ooh, golden rare. Twilight Drake. That's alright.
There.
Good in handlock decks, though they're very expensive decks to craft because they have so many giants in them. But yeah, Fire Drake's nice.
Rare.
Explosive Trap, you needed that. That's great in aggro hunters.
Yep.
2 more damage to the face, and it probably kills a number of their minions.
Here's the door.
Yep. Sometimes, you know. Eviscerate's great rogue card.
Epic.
Shadow Form.
Yeah, it's an interesting priest card. Doesn't get much play though.
Hero power becomes deal 2 damage. If already in Shadow Form, 3 damage. Trollbar Farseer.
So look, the Eviscerate is like a staple rogue card because it can do 4 damage. And it generally does.
Eviscerate in World of Warcraft was finishing move that you would always do, like when you started playing.
Yeah.
Level 10.
It's kind of like that in this game as well.
That one?
Rare.
Blade Fury.
Seeing a lot of play at the moment with oil rogues.
Yep.
Golden Common.
Combined Berserker. Come on.
That one.
Assistant, do your job.
That one.
Wisp. Yeah, I like that bag. The Power Overwhelming and the Golem, good cards.
Rare.
Big cow. Blade Fury again.
I like the Druid of the Claw pick in there. It's a nice solid Druid card. And another Blade Flurry. It's not bad.
Spellbreaker as well.
I should point out, I don't know if you've got the Owls already, but the Owls are a staple card in the Aggro Hunter. Because they silence taunts.
That one.
Rare. Rare.
priest second one. Go. I have to
Yeah, we like that.
snipe.
You could build a very solid priest deck just with the 2 Orkney you've picked up.
Priest. How do I say it right? How can I priest?
Or can I soul priest? Yeah.
That one. That one. That one.
Oh, well,
You have 3 of them.
There.
another upgrade. Well, this is crap. Well, Cult Master is okay, I guess. Lepinome, since it's third one, is kind of...
Yeah. Inner Fire tends to not work out so great.
That one.
Golden epic.
Bitlord.
Ooh, Pit Lord. Nice.
Yeah.
You're never going to play it, but it's a lovely looking card.
Well, it's disenchanted.
Knife Juggler's a good pick.
Yep.
Stormfall Jack's good. Wrath is good. These are good.
Yep. Shaman. 5-year-old know how to read Shaman.
Not bad. I know plenty of adults that don't.
Like my parents. Sends demons.
So that's a pretty weak deck, unfortunately. The Cold Light Oracle's very interesting if you're trying to build a mill deck, one that makes people burn through their deck really fast. Naturalize works that way as well. Otherwise, this pack's kind of bad. You know, there are good arena picks. You know, Weaponsmith is great in arena, so is Betrayal. You just don't see them in constructed.
Well, Naturalize is okay card. I mean...
It's awful. Look,
Oh,
draws 2 cards. It's so bad.
Dude, instead of taking, like, B1 exam and then waiting for 5 years, and then you just naturalize yourself, and you're...
Okay.
For 1 mana, come on, man. Doesn't get any better.
Cool. Bear.
Ooh, Alarmable. That's a
Oh, he never works out, but that's a nice shiny card.
Well, look, it's like that guy has taunt, really. So
Yeah, basically. He's a 0-3 with Taunt. Good job.
I really do like that. It's like a traffic light.
it's like a traffic light, Alarmabot. Oh, you should have went to Nomragan. You would have killed that guy. It's like the worst thing that can happen. Because
Like wee-oh, wee-oh, wee-oh.
now he goes, alert! Intruder alert! And then everybody rushes to you and kills you. That's his life.
That's pretty much what the Armor Block card does.
Which one? This one?
Golden epic.
Ooh.
Wow.
Preparation's a good card lately.
Farsight.
Another Farsight? Piss off, Farsight. You're a bad card.
Epic.
Epic! 3 epics in one deck.
Ooh, another Shield Slam. That's a great card to see.
What does that one do?
That one, the next spell you cast this turn costs 3 less. So that means you play this, and then you play some big spell in the beginning of the game, and something bad happens.
What does
So you
that
can use that to sprint on turn 4. Sprint normally costs 7, draw 4 cards.
Yep,
Dad, what does that do?
that's Farsight. It's like you go on the top of Eiffel Tower, and you see all the Paris. So instead of that, you get this card.
Yeah, but what does it do?
You draw a card, and that card costs 3 less. So if you draw like 1 mana cost card, it costs you negative mana, and the game breaks.
And what does that one do? Like that one.
You like Shield Slam?
Yeah.
You take the shield and you slam it into the guy's face. Ooh, yeah. Very nice thing to do. If you
It's a staple warrior removal card.
another Lepinome.
Whoa, you have 4 of those Lepinodes.
Yeah, they will be drinking all night now.
Like 5 of those. You have 5 of those?
5 Lepinomes. Well, I'm getting worried they will start racketing me, you know.
Maybe that might be
Okay,
fun.
go.
Ah,
Yeah.
you need those for your aggro hunter.
They might go to all of their houses and then drink coffee together.
Lepinomes don't drink coffee, just look at them.
Golden common.
Nice.
Blessing of wisdom. It's alright. I've seen blessing of wisdom work out.
It works out in arena. Tends to not be, again, in constructed.
Rare.
The top.
I want a cowl. I can't open my
What does that
personal
one
zoo.
do?
Well, the Siphon Soul's good. That's a nice
Yep.
removal card for Warlocks.
That's what Paul's saying. Siphon Soul. It destroys a minion and restores 3 health. Which is, yeah. It's really
They play Dr. Boom. They get rid of it with that card.
Yep. In general, destroying anything for 6 mana is sort of expensive, but I mean, it's okay.
It's expensive, but you're right. You have to know when to play it, but when you play it, the enemy go like, oh, that was my big giant you just destroyed and healed yourself with.
Yep, and technically you can draw a card like Life Tap, and that's like even.
It pays for the life tap, yeah.
Top one. The left bottom.
Rare.
The right bottom one.
Rare.
Azure.
The
Not a bad card.
right top one.
Blood in. Which one? Which one should I go for now?
The last one.
Last one. Okay. Phantom.
So I like the Azure Drake there. That's a very good card. Very helpful in spell-based decks, helpful in Mage particularly.
And good thing about it, right? We have golden one, and I think I had Azure Drake before. That means I can disenchant the golden one.
You could if you wanted to, yeah.
The bottom left one.
Rare.
The bottom right. The top one. Left. Left card.
Nothing good. There is nothing.
Nothing too wild, nothing too wild. The totem's not bad. The Power of the Wild is actually good in token druid decks.
The top one. The left top.
Rare.
Azure Drake again. That's it. We're disenchanting that golden.
The right bottom. The right top.
Abusive Sergeant, nice.
The
Useful card.
left.
Rare.
And
Ooh, the High Main. If you want to build a Control Hunter, that is one of the most unbalanced cards in the game.
Kimba.
Because it's a 10-9 for 6 mana.
How many of these do you have?
Like 19 more. Are you getting tired of assisting me?
No.
Okay.
I like.
So, go on.
I wish you had 100 of these.
I wish I would have what?
I wish that you had 100 of these cards.
100 of these cards. Okay.
Like 1,000.
Like 1,000. That'll make me bankrupt later.
The top one.
If you win, no parties for you for the whole year. Okay. Which one
The
now?
left bottom. The right bottom. The left top. The right one. Nothing good.
Ancient Mage. Battle Cry. Give adjacent plus spell damage plus 1.
So the Sorcerer's Apprentice is an interesting card. It appears in a couple of Mage decks, particularly ones which are tempo-based. Shadow Step shows up in a few Rogue decks that are all about burst damage, but the other cards tend to not see a lot of play. Ancient Mage is not a very good card, sadly.
So it gives adjacent minion spell damage plus 1. That means...
It shows up in a couple of the decks that are built around massive spell damage.
Because it's like plus 2 damage already.
Top one. Left bottom.
Rare.
Getting predictable there, Leia. say.
That's a good card for Freeze Mage. Hard to play in a lot of decks, but otherwise exciting. The Keeper of the Grove is good. We like that card. And Cold Blood can be good in a few of the decks as well. Interesting pick, generally.
You know your number. Go on. Oh, I know it's hard to choose out of 5 cards.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Right.
explosive trap. Hell yeah.
Right,
We
ball.
needed 2 of those.
Right.
Yeah, not bad.
Left top one.
Rare.
Mortal strike.
Right
Deal 4
one.
damage, you have 12 or less. to
Right
six.
one. Top one.
Yeah, I'm getting scared of this Lebanon, seriously.
They're ganging up on you.
You have 6.
Imagine if all the cards you've opened would march into the room, you know?
Oh god.
And destroy our house.
It would be like Jumanji. Go for it, assistant.
Bottom one. Top one. Left one.
Rare.
Right one. Left one.
Another explosive trap.
Um,
I still need to get... Oh, Silverhand Knight. That's alright.
It's a great card in Arena, but it's not in Constructed.
bottom one. Top one.
Rare.
You did it. You did the right bottom ones and the right top ones. Adding one too.
Cone of Cold. Freeze a minion and the minions next to it.
Useful in Freeze Mage, pretty much not played anywhere else.
I have Golden Ring of Assassin.
Ah, yes.
That one.
Oh, Mad Bomb.
We like our Mad Bombers in Arena. I wish there was a good deck at the moment
Hell
you could
yeah.
play him in.
That one.
I would go. Not too many of those ones. But in general,
Bottom one. Bottom one. Top one.
Rare.
The last one. What? You have the same?
yep, Alarm Robot.
We use
But it's not golden! Don't want it, throw it back.
It'd be kind of cool if I would come back to Blizzard. I would like to return these cards, man.
Not shiny.
They're not shiny enough.
Rare. Yes.
Lava Burst. Well, you know what? When Lava Burst happens, when you eat chilies day before, then you get
Right.
Lava Burst.
yeah.
Faceless Manipulator is quite good.
Faceless shows up in a couple of decks. It's really good for people like you who don't have all the legendaries they would like, because if somebody else plays a legendary, you can just get your own copy by playing Faceless.
Yep. What do you mean I don't have legendary? Was that an insult?
Yes.
Okay. It
Bottom
worked.
one. Bottom left. Bottom right one.
I don't have any legendary.
You got one, you got Prophet Velen.
I don't
Top
know.
one. Not that top one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And someone getting a second. Lord Jaraxxus, bitch. Woo! Yeah.
God damn you, how did you get Lord Jaraxxus before me?
Paul?
Left.
Paul, I could only say, remember what we spoke moments ago about legendaries? Well, here you go. That's life.
Right.
Rare.
Sunfury Protector. I love Sunfury Protector. I had one.
So, Acolyte of Pain is good in the Warrior decks, but Lord Jaraxxus means you can build a whole range of Warlock decks which are going to be effective.
Yep. legendary, so if I'm getting more than one, I'm going above average.
I think it's sort of 1 per 40 per 40 cards is the average. Sorry, per 40 decks.
It's 1% basically. So
Yeah.
if you're getting 5 cards per deck, 1% would be 20 decks.
Yeah.
So every
Okay.
20 decks you should get one legendary.
It's
Oh, yeah,
probably
no.
probably half that.
Yeah, actually, no, I'm behind on legendary. Shit.
Top one,
You are. Let's hope you get some more.
bottom one. Yes. Upper bottom one.
Rare.
Top one. No, not
Oh, I'll turn it around. I can't.
that. How did you turn the
So yeah, Mana Worm's great. Dark Iron Dwarf is really helpful. Can be good in a lot of decks.
So sorry for not to be
It's
bottom
fine.
one?
Bottom one.
Not that one.
Rampage. Okay.
Top one. No, no, that. Oh,
That one?
yeah.
Rare.
Bottom one.
Okay, so your second Arcane Golem. That's good. That's one of the more expensive cards for the aggro hunter deck you're after.
It's third one. And I have like
Dad.
3 or 4 mana.
Imagine
50-100.
1,500 mana thingies would come in your house and then drink tea with
Wow, that would be an awesome nightmare.
you.
Okay, assistant.
Top one.
Rare.
Bottom one. Not that one! Yeah. Press. Top one. Not that one.
Explosive trap. And I'll blow myself up.
No one. Top one.
Rare.
Keeper of Growth. Nice.
Another keeper, still good. Shock is great there. If you're an Arcanist, he's good in Secret Mages, otherwise a bit poo.
Mirror Entity. Hell yeah.
No.
One of the better Mage secrets, definitely.
Oh, 2 Mirror Entities immediately. Worgen Infiltrator. That's okay.
Good in aggro, yeah.
Yep. Come on, assistant. Stop shooting.
Top one. No.
Cool. Rare.
Starfall. And it's golden. I'm lucky with golden that
Yeah. You have above average on golden cards.
by disenchanting them.
Top one.
Golden common.
Oh, you're disenchanting that thing.
Top one.
Epic.
Oh, excellent, excellent. That's one of the 2 best epics, I think.
Bottom one. Bottom one.
Draw 2 cards and restore 5 health. Well, draw 2 cards is that.
Dad.
Although,
Yep,
it's
tends to
like
be.
Sprint. Sprint draws you 4 for 7 mana.
Yeah,
Well,
but this guy gives you a 5/5 on the
and this
board.
one
You
gets
know?
5/5. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Bottom one.
Rare.
Top.
Demon Fire. Deal 2 damage to minion and his friendly demon. Give it +2/+2 instead.
Seeing more play recently with some demon-based warlock decks being very popular. What you really want is a Mal'Ganis.
I do. Could you give
Top
me
one. Top one. No.
Ancient Brewmaster? Oh, it's okay, I guess.
Bottom one. No.
Rare.
Secret for you.
Circle
Ah,
of
good.
Healing.
Second circle.
Still
Still good.
Dark
So you've got 2
Iron
circles and 2 Orkney. You're pretty set on priest cards. Dark Iron Dwarf. That's still a good card in Zoo decks, I think.
Rare.
Quality. Hell yeah!
Right.
Seen it
Yeah.
play.
Right.
A lot.
Strong tech card in Paladins. Equality Consecrate, clear the enemy board.
Right one. Right.
Storm it then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good cards for Warrior, the Cruel Taskmaster, and the Acolyte of Pain. See a lot of play in Control Warrior. And Stormforged Axe is just a decent weapon.
Imagine if all of those lemonons would come in our house and eat everything. Yeah, no
Although,
computer
honestly, if those leprechauns would just eat everything and leave, I wouldn't mind that much. Okay, go for it.
Top one, bottom one, top one.
Rare.
Champion, double minions attack. Well, 5 man.
So these are all pretty average to bad cards. Power Overwhelming's probably the best one there, which you've already got like 6 of. So bad day. Don't want to take that.
Top one, bottom one, left one, right one.
Rare.
I did
Current
it so
Thorn Mage.
quickly.
Very valuable in Secret Mage.
I think I will be able to build a secret mage at this point.
You've got a decent number of secrets. I think you're missing doubles, unfortunately. So you've got like one of each. You're lacking doubles.
Well, like they say, there's always...
One, right, one, left, right, top.
Rare.
I did it so quickly.
Ancestral Spirit. Looks like Jesus.
Yeah. Very, very rarely used. I think it's a bad tech card, sadly.
Okay. So, here we are. Bunch of cards. How... That's right. I have
So
57.
your collection filled out pretty good, didn't it? 57 new cards.
Yep. Looks really nice.
You have 2 of these.
Okay, let's see how much crafting power I got. Disenchant. 575. Although, is it going to disenchant the most expensive ones? Or...
It will disenchant everything that you have more than 2 of.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If, like, I have legendary and normal one, is it going to disenchant normal one or legendary?
No, so for example, you have a Druid of the Claw and a Gold Druid of the Claw. If you had 2 Druid of the Claws, it would still keep them both, because it considers them to be separate cards.
No. But the question is, for example, I have 3 cards, right?
Yeah?
3 Druids of the Claw, right? 2 of them are normal and 1 of them is golden. My preference would be that it would disenchant the golden one, because...
No, it will never disenchant any cards unless you already have 2 of that exact card.
No, I get that. But the question is, imagine...
So if you had 3 goldens, it would disenchant the extra golden one.
Okay, extra golden one. No, but if
But
I would
only if you have 3 goldens. If you have 2 regular ones and 2 golden ones, you keep them all. It will not disenchant them for you.
Got it. Thank you very much. Now I understand what you mean.